Where's A marks? All right, let's see.
All right, I'm back. What up,
Right,
DJ?
we got everybody in
What's up,
here.
bro?
How's it
What
going?
is up?
I'm good. How are y'all? Y'all good?
Doing
Good,
well, bro.
good. You been having a good day so far?
Yeah, it's been good. I just got back from the dentist, so my lips are a little numb, but I'm good. I'm
All
good.
right, sweet.
Yeah,
See you repping the OU gear.
bro. You know
Yes, sir.
I got plenty of it still.
Yes, sir. All right. Well, everyone, welcome to the Crimson Couch Podcast, episode 6, with special guest DJ Graham. DJ, you're hours away from your life changing. What's been going through your head lately?
Um, None too much. You know, mom, she could stress you out. She asks a lot of questions. That I have no idea what the answer to is. So I'm like, Mom, let's just chill, just let everything, you know, take its natural course. But yeah, I mean, it's been nothing too crazy. Just been trying to be cool and collected, just let life happen, let the draft happen, and go from there.
Sweet. What's been the most like unexpected part of the draft journey process?
Most unexpected, honestly, was me tweaking my hamstring. Like 2.5 prior to pro day. So that was like a total curveball. I was doing so good, like I was PRing. Um, I was running. I opened up and it tweaked, and I was like, "Oh my gosh!" That's when I was stressing. I was like, "Bro." Came home. I went back to my Airbnb. Called my parents. I was like, "Yo, I might be cooked." Called my agent. I was like, "I might be cooked, y'all." And so, while also training, I was still like rehabbing, so it never like fully healed. Pro day went. It was all right. But now it's healed. I'm all good now. But that was like the most stressful part for sure.
Sweet. All right, we're gonna get started with just like your career going through college.
Okay.
What was your high school recruitment like?
Um, it was good. I had a couple big time offers. I had OU. That was like my dream school. So I've been an OU fan my whole entire life. Uh, and then I would say LSU. That was my number two for sure. Still LSU fan to this day. And then it was Ohio State. That was number three. So, but honestly, I was a receiver. That's what I was like. I was trained as. I went
Yep.
both ways. I played both ways. Um, LSU offered me as a receiver, and then OU offered me as an athlete. So then LSU switched to athlete. So it was kind of like it was good. I committed to OU really early. I think like junior year. So
Yep.
really early. I shut recruitment down. Um, and yeah, so that's kind of how it was. But it was cool.
Sweet. What was like the biggest thing at OU that impressed you the most?
The biggest thing. Okay, hold on. It's a lot. Like I said, that's my dream school. I was a geek. Like I'm an OU geek. Was an OU geek. Um, Dude, honestly, probably like just a tradition. Like Boomer Sooner, Sooner Schooner. Like
Mhm.
I would sing the fight song when we scored. Like I was that type of like dude. Seeing, getting to see the um what was it called? The Bud Wilkinson before he got torn down. Love
Yes.
that.
Yeah.
Like going into Leroy, seeing Adrian Peterson, seeing all these round one draft picks, seeing my cousin, because my cousin, he's Jermaine Gresham
Yep.
and Malcolm Kelly. So hearing that, seeing that was dope. Seeing the Palace on the Prairie completely full, amazing. Um, Lincoln Riley, I love Lincoln. Uh, just seeing him, everything that he's done up to that point before he left. So being able to get coached by him. I got to meet Coach Stoops, got to meet Coach Switzer. Just it's a lot, like just the whole OU experience. I got it, and I appreciate that. I was so grateful for it.
Yeah. So during your freshman season, what was like your, welcome to college moment?
Oh, my first start, my first start against Florida in the bowl game
In the
in the
bowl game, yeah.
Cotton Bowl.
Yeah.
Okay, so I had COVID. I was pretty decent size as a freshman. I was like in the 190s. I got COVID, dropped down to 188. So I'm out there as a freshman, going against grown men. SEC, they're huge, huge,
Yeah.
huge dudes. I never got like I could never get my weight back. So I would say this receiver was blocking me, receiver and tight end, and I shedded him, and I'm like off balance. And this running back is full head of steam, like come around the corner, full head of steam is me and him. And as soon as I regained my balance, I was like, oh, he's right here. So I was like, fuck it. So I lowered my shoulder, brought everything I could, and bro, he hit me so hard. I don't know, like I'm trying to describe how hard he hit me. It was like a sensation, like a tingly sensation from like the top of my head all throughout my body and like up my feet.
Oh,
And
Oh,
like and I was just standing there. I had him wrapped up and I was on my back. And I got up and like woke me up. So I got struck by lightning. I was like awoke, alert. But yeah, that was like my welcome, like in a game. That was my welcome to college football moment. But like in practice, I mean, I went against Trajan Bridges, Theo Weiss, like Rambo,
mhm.
like all these dudes. So they gave me plenty of like the moments for sure.
Yeah, and that goes into my next question. Uh, you know, who wins a 1v1 right now? You or, let's say like Theo Weiss?
Me versus I got okay. So he got me a couple times, but it is hard to say because like we were. I mean, we went against each other every day,
yeah.
so we kind of got him. I kind of started knowing him his releases. There's a video of me clipping him up pretty well in the end zone in the red zone. I like intercepted the ball in one hand. But he got me. So I mean, like I say, he helped me get there to where I could cover.
What was the toughest wide receiver you faced at your time at OU, like
Like
opponent wise?
practice or
Like game.
uh what was that dude from Iowa State, number 8? He was uh
Xavier Hutchinson?
yes.
Yep.
He was cold. He was
Yep.
cold. He was really, really good. Tylen Wallace was really good.
Oh yeah.
There's this one Baylor receiver. He was nice. He was really, really fast. I didn't realize how fast he was. He ran like a 4.2 or something in the combine. But I'll probably say Xavier Hutchinson. He was probably like. Then there was like this random dude from Kent State, and like this other dude from like Tulane that was really good. So everybody's good. It's just how you get used.
All right. Obviously, one of the biggest things in terms of your career is obviously the catch.
Yeah.
Um, the most, I'd say, the greatest interception of all time in college. Um, did you actually know, like, you caught that in the moment? Like, were you, like, or were you just like hoping, like, to block it?
Oh. No, I mean I knew when like it hit my hands, I caught it. My biggest thing was like it looked like he threw the ball like trying to hit the sun. It seemed like how high he threw it. So that was the only thing where I was down and I was like, dude, he kind of threw this kind of high, but I was like, I'm gonna jump anyway and see if I can get it. Um, but yeah, no, I knew like it was a wobbly ball, but I knew like when it touched my hands, I like put it in immediately. I was like, okay, I got it for sure.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how surprised were you that you were able to come down with that type of catch?
Uh, it was like I was kind of surprised, like I said, because it was a really high ball. I was more surprised on how high I felt like I jumped rather than like the catch because I feel like in practice I've caught way like harder balls in practice. So it was more of like, oh, I was surprised I could jump that high. I guess more of that. So I'll probably say from scale 1 to 10, it's like a 7. I guess. Yeah.
Sweet. I mean, like, do you often watch that cat like replay it on video a lot?
Me personally, I don't like look it up.
You know?
Okay.
No, no, no.
Okay.
I don't look it up, but like, my friends will send it to me because like it's like reoccurring on Instagram or Twitter, but or like TikTok. But other than that, no, I don't watch it.
What was your biggest hardship being at OU like as a DB?
So my biggest hardship,
Yeah.
ooh, dude, that's just a position. That's just like ah, we used to do these like player only 7-on-7. Just get really competitive. That really like that helped me so much because I mean quarterbacks have all day. Lincoln would tell them like do scrambling drills on purpose. So let the receivers get open. So just doing that, like that count and mouse game, like just having so much talent at receiver. So you kind of turn those hardships into like learning lessons. I used to get really mad, especially like stuff like that, because he used to do it in practice too. Lincoln would tell him, "Hey man, scramble, like roll out and scramble," and then they would catch the ball, and like I would be furious. I come on the sideline, like wanting to throw my helmet, but then the coach would be like, "Hey bro, like you were in a good position, chill. It's one on ones. Receiver's supposed to win." Um, and also, just getting the ball caught on you, like in game, you kind of just shake it off, shake it off, and you gotta have a short memory.
Yeah. Now obviously you did play, 2022 at OU. Did you enjoy your time better with Lincoln or did you enjoy it better with Coach Venables?
Both. And I would say Lincoln was such a player's coach, and, we were all cool with him. He was established. People that don't know Oklahoma history really don't know Brent Venables. And I knew, I was like, okay, look, he's already been here before, but he's a hard nosed type of guy. But I imagine now Coach V, he's a player's coach. I imagine. I mean, he's still there. The guys love him. When he first came in, he had to establish himself. He had to put his foot down. I remember first meeting, team meeting, people were talking, and he was like, dad told us like, shut up, like stop talking, y'all talking too much. We were like, whoa, like what's up with him? But we all respected it.
Yeah.
Um, but no, I enjoyed them both. Coach V is such a mastermind, dude. Like, and he threw so much at us at once, like it was like, oh, I feel like it made people, because Grinch's defense was more simple, more black and white. Coach V's defense is complete opposites, PhD level, like complexity, all that. Um, like dude, he has some signals where like he has so many plays in. We were using the same signal, so like we had to take everything. Like he was like, okay, anybody that could give me a signal for so and so play, like let me know. So it was that
Yeah.
kind of thing, but he just had to smooth over. I enjoyed them both. Just kind of like a preference thing, I guess.
At OU, who's the teammate you really enjoyed hanging out with the most outside of practice?
Drake Stoops. We were roommates. We still talk to this day. Good buddies. Um, Justin Harrington
Yep.
was cool. Billy Bowman, that's my dog. Jeremiah Cardell. Uh, dude, there's so many. We had these Eric, like these walk on dudes. We call them like what do we call them? They had a nickname like the Stooges or something like that. They would like party animals. It was Eric Wyndham, Damian. It was Damon Smith. It was like It was like Austin Sogner's group.
Yeah.
They were always really cool. I don't know, dude. We were all just really cool. We'd go out and we just all be hanging out, big buddies. Spencer Rattler, he was cool. Um, yeah, I bet I know there's some I'm missing, but we're all pretty tight. Oh,
Yeah.
Woody Washington, them, yeah.
Sweet. So entering the transfer portal, what was kind of your emotion, feeling of being like in the portal?
Oh, well, I'm gonna keep it real. I didn't want to go. Like, Did not want to leave. And if I could, in retrospect, if I could do it all over again, I would have stayed at corner, and I would have came out in 3 years. At OU or 4, whatever.
Yeah.
Um, I let emotion, I let emotion get to me. When I switched my position, thought I was doing good, but I mean, in the portal, I thought at the right time. I thought at the time it was the right thing to do. I was like, I'm following my passion. I'm following my heart. Uh, so at the time, I thought it was right. But it was always like in the back of my mind, like, bro, I don't want to leave. Like, I'm
Yeah.
leaving my dream school. I love this place. I don't want to leave, but I don't know. Like I said, I thought it was the right thing to do, type of thing.
What stood out to you the most from Utah State?
Um, the scenery, I guess.
Yeah.
It's
I
really good
guess.
scenery. Yeah.
I met some cool dudes there, but ain't much to do in Logan, Utah. So yeah.
So you had two interceptions at Utah State, one against Temple and then one against Hawaii. Just describe. We'll go to each one. Describe the play and how the interception occurred. We'll do Temple first.
Well, okay. I wanna. I have wait. I have one against New Mexico State,
Or
Boise.
no, it's Boise State. Sorry, yeah, Boise
Yeah.
State, and
Um.
then
Yeah.
New Mexico. Okay,
Yeah. Yeah.
I
Was
got it
it?
mixed up.
No, you're good.
You
Um.
had you had fumble. You had forced fumbles against some teams too. That's
Yeah.
where it happened. Okay.
Okay. So you want to talk about the interception?
Yeah, interceptions first.
Okay. The Boise State when we were getting whooped so bad. I mean, so it was kind of like a pity. I don't know. It was cool. I had to kind of like dig it out through dirt. Like they thought I dropped it. I told them challenge it. Like, bro, you got to challenge this. Like I caught it, and turns out I caught it, which was cool. Um, New Mexico State. That was probably one of my hardest catches I've had. I caught like the back of the ball, and like I really couldn't see it. Like when I jumped, I couldn't see the ball, and like I caught like the back of it. So I like
Oh
caught it with my
dang.
yeah, I caught it with like my fingertips. So I let it get all the way through, and I caught it like this, and I couldn't see it. So I was like, oh well, hopefully I caught it. So that one was pretty cool. Um, yeah. So
Wait, what at Utah, like that area? What was your favorite thing to do for fun?
favorite thing? Uh, I wanted to do snowboard. I never got around to that because I was so out of shape when I got there. The elevation was whooping my ass.
Yeah.
And I was so sore off the workouts. Um, bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. I mean, I went to the pool, I guess. But other than that, I really didn't do too much. I mean, Salt Lake was an hour away, so
Yeah.
it wasn't too much to do, bro. Maybe like a house party, but the house parties were very, yeah, I guess,
Mhm.
yeah.
Did you snowboard quite a bit there or no?
No, I never got the chance because I was out of shape when I got there. And I was like, bro, if I keep falling, I'm gonna be even more sore. I was like, that's a no go.
What was your favorite teammate at Utah State?
I would say Jaden Francois. He
Okay.
transferred. He transferred to Duke. He was a good player. He was probably my favorite teammate.
Sweet. All right, and then entering the portal the third time, what was the biggest thing or the second time, entering what stood out to you the most from Kansas?
KU was really, really, really fun. Like really fun. Kind of surprised me. That and then my coach, my position coach, he went to OU, so we kind of had that connection. He played football. He had a national championship. Um, so I feel like we always had that connection, like, and I feel like that's why he was a little too hard on me, kind of a little bit, because he like expected, he knew like where I came from. But I came out with some really good friends. Devin and Jalen Dye, Joseph Sip, like those are my guys. So, but KU was really, really fun. In the basketball games, I've been a KU hoop fan all my life. So to able to go to those games were great.
Yeah. Uh, same questions as earlier. What was your favorite teammate at KU?
I'll probably say the Dyes, Devin and Jalen Dye, and Joseph Sip.
And then just like what has been, your favorite overall um, moments from college just in general?
Favorite moment, the interception at OU.
Mm.
Honestly, bro, it's probably like the relationships, that and then OU Texas, always. That's like
Yeah.
amazing. Just like it's a whole spectacle, bro. Just like from waking up in the hotel, going down, Texas fans flipping you off while driving. You know,
Oh, yeah.
like it's like OU on this side. You look on this side of the bus is OU. Look on this side of the bus is Texas.
Yeah.
Get off. It's one of those things like you remember this, like you remember the smells, like you remember like everything. Because like you walk down the tunnel, you come out the same tunnel,
Yep.
and they're talking trash to you a little bit, chirping a little bit, and then and then Bevo is right there. They have him set up, and he stinks. He smell like he's big old cow. He
Yeah.
stinks. And like the locker room is history itself. You know, it's amazing because we had that comeback in 21,
Yeah.
crazy game in 20.
Yep.
Um, so yeah, but yeah, dude, just everything. Hanging out with, getting like I said, meeting Coach Stoops and meeting these legends, bro, and then the relationships for sure. The workouts, even as bad as they were, I still talk to my teammates and we laugh about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite coach in college?
Favorite coach? Uh, Probably Jay Valai. Jay
Okay.
Valai.
Yep.
I've been knowing him since I was five. Not five, since I was in fifth grade.
Okay.
He used to train me. Um, then he got to OU, and it's like, oh, like you're my corners coach. I like Roy Manning.
Yep.
I used to get on his nerves, bro, but like I won the best practice player, and he would be so frustrated with me. Um, like Link a lot. I like them all, dude. That's kind of hard. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Coming up to this, draft, we'll just go into, your, draft like combine and then, you know, the pro days have been. What was your, favorite thing from the draft combine?
Um, the process, like again, relationships. Met a lot of cool people. Um, like I had a chance to work out with the Cowboys, work out with the Chiefs,
Yep.
which was amazing. Like I said, I'm a Cowboys fan. I'm gonna tell y'all
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Born and raised here.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
so getting to do that, it was really, really cool. I actually got to meet people. Um, like the guys I was working out with, really cool. I don't know, man. I'm going back to relationships because I feel like that's so crucial. And that could really make or break your whole experience. You'd be working, we'd be working on the parking lot. You'd be working on a nice facility. Like I said, relationships, that's what makes it or breaks it.
Yeah. Um, so without getting, too much into, the specifics of the NFL team,
Uh-huh.
uh, you had a pro day with the Chiefs,
Yeah.
but what are some of the best things about, doing those pro days?
Just showing what you could do in front of, maybe your future NFL team. I feel like that's like
Yeah.
what you're saying. Like, you're really locked in and honed in, like, and there's no pressure. I mean, you're doing the same drills. You're doing exactly what you would do in practice or like at camp. So there's no pressure about that. But like, that's the biggest thing. And it was cool, like Chiefs were in the like we were in their locker room. So you get to see Patrick Mahomes jersey, you get to see like Chris Jones jersey. Travis Kelce has 2 lockers. Like put in one. Yeah.
That's
So like
crazy.
yeah, I know.
2 lockers.
Yeah, it's crazy. So that's really cool.
Mm. Do you ever, get a little bit intimidated by some of the, NFL players?
No, I wouldn't say intimidated. I would say starstruck, kind of.
Starstruck.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Starstruck's a good
To a
word.
certain degree. It's not like oh my gosh, but it's like, dang, like I watch it on TV type of thing.
Hmm.
It makes you realize like the business you're about to go into is literally with the best of the best.
Yeah. Um, who all is going to be with you, tonight and then potentially tomorrow for the draft?
I'll say family and friends. Nothing too big, nothing too crazy. Um, yeah, family and then like my closest friends.
Hmm. Who has been your, biggest supporter throughout this whole journey?
Oh, parents. My
Yep.
brother, my siblings. My 2 sisters, my best friends, like my circle. My college buddies. Like I told you, like Drake and Isaac and all them. Uh, yeah, those have been like my grandparents, my extended family, everybody. It's been a blessing to have so many people, and then my mom's like Facebook friends. They've been praying for me all throughout the journey, keeping up with me. So I've had a nice little crowd.
Yeah. Um, you know, what what will that moment mean to you and your family if you get drafted?
Everything. That's like the dream.
Yeah.
Uh, that's the dream, bro. Like I don't care where I go, but like hearing my name or like, hey, the draft happens, ends, and I didn't get drafted, but I'm a PFA. That's
Yeah.
great. If I get to play football in the NFL, that's dream come true.
Hmm. Yeah. Will
Absolutely.
you be, trying to hold back some emotions if you hear your name called?
Uh, I don't know. I said that and then I cried on senior night. On senior night. So I don't know. It's a big moment. So I'll
Yeah.
leave that up. I ain't. If I do, I do. If I don't, I don't.
What are you trying to prove most in the league?
That I can still play. I still got it. I had a chance to come out. Maybe like a couple years ago, a year ago, and I didn't do it. But just to remind everybody what I got, and let them
Yeah.
know I still got it.
Are there any DBs in the NFL that, you kind of just model your game after?
Uh, Pastor Tane, that dude
Okay.
is a
Okay.
technician, and he's also big.
Yeah.
You know, comparable to my size. He's a little taller, but comparable to my size. Him and I'll say J.C. Horn, big corners, but like real technical and the physical. Yeah.
Yeah. What's kind of your just like rookie goal?
You know what? I haven't thought about that too much. I would say rookie goal is just make that team, make that 53.
Sweet. Well, Aiden, you got any questions for
I
Uh,
DJ?
do. I
yeah.
do have some for DJ. Okay, so the first one that I have to ask for you, DJ, is going to be, what was it like going up against Marvin Mims, man?
Oh, Marv. See, there's so many. I completely forgot about Marv, bro. That's crazy. Marv was so fast. Like, you got to get him before he gets going. It's like, you might as well it's Katie by the barn. So, going against Marv was great. He was a different type of receiver. He's a no BS. He doesn't waste time at the line type of guy. It's one move and he's gone. But he's really good at the catch point. And for his stature, his size, he's strong. So you gotta be physical with him, and you gotta be ready to run with him. Yeah.
Okay, next, DJ, what I want you to talk to me about was, what was that transition like going from the SEC playing at OU to going to the Mountain West to going to the Big 12?
So originally we were in the Big 12, right?
Right.
And Big 12 was good. But being in the Big 12, being in Oklahoma, you have the privilege to play. Like I said, I could play against Florida, play
Yeah.
against Texas. Texas is dang near at the time SEC with their size, and then you get to play against. I got to play against Nebraska.
Yep.
So the physicality, you know what? It did taper off. I will say in the Mountain West, it tapered off. Um, Not on the interior. The interior, they were still big, you know. But I would say on the outside, and then I got back in the Big 12. The receivers are big, man, but not too much tapering off. Um, but I would say like big, you know, the big three, Big 12, Big 10, SEC. Those are like that's top dogs. Absolutely.
Okay. Okay, the next one that I have for you, DJ, is so you talked about it a little bit earlier, but I want you to talk to me. What was your reaction when you guys made that switch at halftime from Spencer to Caleb to win the Red River rivalry?
Oh man. Dude, we never. First of all, we never thought we were gonna lose ever. Not once did that ever cross. Because we had who was it? I think it was Jerry McCoy. It was somebody on the sideline. Bro, he had us hyped up the entire time. I think it was down 21-0. We never tripped out ever. And then like, yeah, they made the switch, and we was like, okay, next man up. Like, let's roll. You know the plays. You know your ability. Like, go get us a win. And when we felt that momentum switch, like it flipped, we was like, oh yeah, like this is in the bag. And then Caleb, that was like just the extra, you know, seasoning.
Okay, what was it like going against Jalen Daniels in practice at KU?
Jalen Daniels could spin it, and he has, you know, he's been in the system for a while. He knows the playbook in and out. So there's really no like, and he'll take a risk. So you have to be on your p's and q's at all times. Crazy arm talent, man, and he's a great leader. That's what he is. He's never discouraging, never discouraging his teammates. Um, so yeah, going against him, it was really good. You know, that was like really good practice every single day.
Okay, the next thing, DJ, you probably don't know this, but so my friend Daniel up there who owns Sooners Vibes, back in the day, that was my account.
Oh wait, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh really?
yeah, yep,
I, wait, you're Aiden, right?
yep,
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I could have sworn. Okay. So
yep.
how the switch happened?
Okay, so I'm going to give you the rundown. Basically, so I went to Coffeyville Community College for 3 years, worked in football, basketball, baseball, got done at Coffeyville. I tried to go to OU, unfortunately never heard anything back. Ended up going to K-State actually, worked for football. And then, yeah, I know that's that. I know, man. I know. I was waiting for your reaction. Sorry about that, man. But so yeah, I ended up here at K-State. But then when that happened, I had to like make that decision like you're gonna have to get rid of your account. So I gave it to my best friend.
Well, you know what? It's in good hands, honestly.
Yeah, exactly.
And y'all are still, you know, you're co-hosting, so it all works out.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, although can't he's not much of a KU fan.
Dude, KU, bro. Like I said, I've been KU through and through because of basketball.
Yeah,
But
Yeah.
my grandma went to KU, so I'm a big KU
there
person
you
too.
go. Dude, K State is just. But I mean, for the longest time, y'all had. I mean, K State has had OU's number,
Yeah.
so and KU's of course. But you know,
Yeah. That so yeah, DJ, that was interesting for me because like growing up my whole life I was OU and then like I lived in Kansas, so then it was like, well, you like my GPA wasn't high enough to go to OU, so I
yeah.
was like, well, I guess I'm gonna go in state and I got that opportunity with K-State and I was like, yep, I'm going to K-State, I
Was
guess.
it fun?
Oh, yeah, yeah. I'm here right now. I'm actually in our
Oh,
college
okay,
campus. Yeah,
okay.
yeah. So I have one more year.
What do they
Yep.
call it? They call it the Little Apple, right?
Yep. The Little
Okay.
Apple.
So why didn't you go to
Yeah.
Nebraska? Did you ever think about going to Nebraska?
I did actually. So I have a good amount of friends that play at Nebraska, but my parents kind of wanted me to stay home. They wanted me to stay closer, and I was like, um, I guess K-State, because it came down to K-State and Nebraska ultimately, and then I
Mhm.
was like, well, interesting situation on that kind of too, because I was like, well, my GPA was really close to getting into Nebraska, didn't get
Yeah.
into Nebraska, so then I was like, well, I'm gonna settle for K-State.
That's fine. I mean, hey,
Yeah,
dude, education is education.
exactly.
Yeah, one of my best friends, he's like a Nebraska like dude,
Yeah.
like through and through, loves Nebraska. But yeah,
What's your degree in?
so I got mine in communications. Well,
Okay,
Okay,
nice.
hey, I'm also communications.
there you go. There you go. It's
Yeah.
like it's a nice broad major. You can do a lot with it.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna get my major. I mean my masters. I'm gonna try to go back and I think I'm gonna try to get my MBA. I'm gonna try. So
Okay.
yeah. Yeah.
Any other questions, Aiden?
You got any
Um,
more?
yeah, I'm trying to think of some other ones.
I have
So,
one.
okay, wait. I
Uh,
thought of one. Oh, go ahead.
okay.
Go ahead.
Uh, what what has been like dealing with like the Texas rivalry or the OSU rivalry or even the K State rivalry? What's like you know what's the biggest like beef you have like with those teams?
Oh, OSU. I hate them,
Yeah.
Okay.
bro. I hate OSU. Like Texas, I don't like them. Of course, it's
Yeah.
Texas, but I feel like it's like two big brands. It's OU, Texas, respect. It's still
Yeah.
respect. OSU, bro. Like as soon as they get a decent team, like 2020 when I think Spencer Sanders was the quarterback, they had a good team. They did.
Hmm.
Yeah.
As soon as they had like figured that out, well, they talk crazy on social media. Mike Gundy's
Yep.
talking crazy, and it's like this whole thing. They hype it up. Then people are trying to troll us, like, "Oh, y'all gonna lose to OSU," and it's like it's that type of thing.
Yeah, and
And then my
especially like
parents,
when
what you
they
say?
win. When they win, like
Oh, that's what
obviously.
I'm saying.
Yeah, it's bad.
It's terrible. And then my parents, my mom was like, I was scared, like going to the game, like they were just heckling us, and like, cause 2021, they really cheated us.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh, I
Oh
They
agree.
yeah,
I agree.
that we got robbed.
like, no, we got robbed. Like I remember,
Yeah.
let me see, 21. I remember because we lost to Baylor. Then
Yeah.
it's like, bro, we have one more chance. Then we lost to OSU. They called a holding call on me in the red zone. I knew when they called that, I was like, oh yeah, it's over with. Like they're gonna cheat us. But yeah, my mom was like, yeah, they were heckling us and like following us real close and like talking trash. Like,
Mm.
dude, I was like,
Hmm.
yeah, I hate them. It really mainly
Were
because they cheated us.
yeah, were there any like fans that like were heckling you all game?
Yes, yeah. You know how close the state like they are to.
Yeah.
There was this very, very, very intoxicated woman behind us, and
Well,
Oh,
bro, she was saying stuff the entire game, and I was like, bro, like the entire game. So for sure,
was that obviously on the bench, like near the bench, or was it
yeah.
in the?
No,
Okay.
she's like, if I'm right here, she was like right here,
oh, wow.
super
Yeah,
close. Yeah, like she
that's
was like
that would
leaning
not
over
be
talking to me.
fun.
Yeah,
Yeah, and that's one of the things. Like at least like Texas, there's obviously that rivalry beef there, but there's more of a respect than what
this thing.
OSU does.
That's
Like I
exactly.
I swear I look on social media all the time.
Yeah.
OSU fans, they don't shut up about 2023. I'm like, bro, it's one game,
Over, bro.
one
Yeah.
single game.
2021, 23, they won't shut up about it. But
No,
that's how you know they're little bro. So that's how you know they're little
yeah,
brother. And then what pissed me off is then we don't play Bedlam's over with.
Yeah, that's
mhm,
what I was gonna say.
So we don't have a chance to go get the trophy back because I mean they cut that off, which is crazy to me.
yeah.
Absolutely.
You ever come to many OU games nowadays?
Yeah, so I went to the LSU game
Okay.
this past year and then I went to the Bama game when we lost. Yeah, sad.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, but I'll definitely this upcoming season I'll definitely be at some games for sure. No doubt.
Any other?
I do. I do. So, DJ, I want you to talk to me about this though. So, from your recruiting class, what are some of the guys that are in the draft with you as well that were with you at OU for this season?
Uh RJ, Robert
Yep.
Spears, James,
RJ.
Mhm.
Yep.
Grayson Halton, R. Mason Thomas.
Yep.
Am I missing anybody? I feel like I am.
Oh, I'm trying to think.
I mean, Justin Harrington. I know he transferred, but him.
Yeah. I can
Uh,
search it up real quick. Let's see.
I
Yeah.
know I'm missing people. Uh, yeah, I gotta be missing people.
See.
Because Gentry, he transferred to Georgia, right? Gentry Williams.
Did he?
I
Did
think,
he? I wondered. He
I,
might have.
I
He
think he
Let's
did.
see.
he might have. Yeah. Actually, yeah, I think he might have.
Yeah. Okay.
Not really
Let's
sure
see.
on that.
Yeah. So Reggie Grimes was in there.
Okay, I didn't play with. Wait, who?
Reggie Grimes.
Oh, Reggie's in there. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Reggie's in there. Yep.
Okay. We got, you know, obviously Marvin Mims.
Yeah. Oh, you talking about
Also,
so like you talking about just in this draft, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm
oh,
just talking
okay. You're
about
just
in
saying
this
the ones in
draft.
this draft. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So with DJ,
Um,
I got a question for you on that though. To go off of that,
Mm-hmm.
what was it like playing with RJ? You know, and him being in the same draft class with you now?
Dude, first makes me feel old. One, two. It's good. Like he's like that. So like
Yeah.
just see him grow.
Oh yeah.
See him grow into the player he is now. We always knew he had it, right?
Yeah. Oh, for
It was
sure.
only it was only a matter of time, type of thing. So yeah, I guess I'll see him on the other side. Yeah,
are there many OU players, you keep up with nowadays?
yeah. Me and Bill. So I still
Yeah.
talk to Bill. Dude, I still talk to Pat Fields. That's like that's a pool I know.
Fields is cool.
Uh,
Yeah.
Like I said, Crid,
Yep.
Jeremiah Fidel, Woody, and
Yep.
Matt, he wished me happy birthday. I talked to Jaden Davis not too long ago. Who else? Uh, but I feel like I'm always missing people. Mm, that's really about it, to be honest. Me and Jaron Cannick, we train
Oh
together.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
So,
Yeah.
but yeah.
Yeah. I remember way back in the day, I went live with Jaden and he was on a yacht. That was a funny
What?
that was a funny
Jaden
live, bro.
Davis.
Yeah.
That's
Really?
Way
That's
way back
crazy.
in the day. Way
yes.
back in the day.
That definitely sounds like him for sure.
Really?
Yeah,
Is he that type of person?
Florida boy. You talking about Jaden Davis, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Yep.
yeah. That's Florida boy. Yeah, for sure. Sounds like him.
That's cool. All right. When people look back at your career, what do you want them to say the most about you?
Um, I give it my all, and it's bro. I mean, I'm bleeding crimson and cream till I die. That's like the
Hmm.
even though I left,
Yeah.
I just in
Oh, you
anybody.
runs in the blood.
Yeah, oh, bro. Like I guess I got family. Like that's still my team.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, no disrespect to the other schools. Like I said, especially at KU. I love KU. Um, but OU's like where it started. So I want people to know I gave it my all, man, and
Yep.
um, yeah, and I love it's always Boomer Sooner, bro. Always like I'll be at the games always, and hopefully I'll try to make it back up to a spring game. Hopefully, like I said, Norman's a place where I can bring my kids and show them like this is where I was at, that type of thing. So absolutely.
Sweet. All right. Well, that wraps up this podcast episode. Obviously, great time with you, DJ. Enjoy the draft, tonight and tomorrow. You guys can all catch it live at 6 p.m.
All right, well, I appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all
Yeah,
All
having.
right.
most definitely, man. We appreciate you. Best of
That's
luck, bro.
all right. Appreciate y'all.
All
Yeah.
right.
All right.
Peace.
Peace.
Peace.